Welcome to the shop, where today I'm going to do my 3-month walk around. Starting here on the front, I went to EMP, Extreme Metal Products. I picked up one of their winch mount front bumpers. Now, I really like this bumper. It matches the Razor real good. It's a heavy duty design, it looks good. And I went to Quad Boss. I picked up one of their 5,000 pound winches. Now this bumper is only rated at 4,000 pounds, but I went ahead and put a 5,000 pound winch on it. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it when I use it. I put me a couple clevises here. That way I got something to winch off of if I want to use snatch block. My buddy, Jason Coons with JCL Metals, made me this grill cover here. It's a lineman. That's what I do for a living. I climb light poles. So I thought that was pretty cool. Kind of sticks out on my Razor. Now under the hood, I got a fuse block. It's a Blue Sea fuse block. I got this. It's a Marine. It's got my neutral bus bar as well as 6 fuses, so I can run 6 different circuits off of it. I went ahead and I powered it off of my main hot coming from the factory here up to my factory bus bar. Now I put my horns out here under the hood. That way they're kind of high and dry like my fuse block. That way they don't get as much moisture and mud to them. For lights, I got a couple of the Quad Boss DRL cubes along with a Quad Boss DRL 31.5-inch light bar. Now DRL means these lights have got a driving light. They come with a 3-position toggle. They come with all the wiring. They come with everything. So all you've got to do is just plug in, make your hot and your ground, and you're good to go. Now on these lights, position 1 is your driving lights. Position 2 is off. Position 3 is your night lights. Now I also picked up a set of Seismics Pursuit night vision mirrors. Now these mirrors, I've got a 3-position toggle, just like the Quad Boss DRLs. Now the reason they've got a 3-position toggle is because they've got 2 lights down here in the middle. You got your position 1 that has just a clear white light. Position 2 is off. Position 3 gives you your night light. It gives you your green light, your night vision light. Now this machine, I got the Polaris windshield and the Polaris roof when I picked it up, so they're still on here. I'm not messing with that. Well, now if you know me, or if you've been watching my videos, you know one of the first things I like to do to a machine is add a good tough set of tires, a set of durable tires that I can beat up and it's going to keep going. I ain't going to have no issues. Now for this machine, I went to Quad Boss. I picked up a set of the QBT 846 tires. These tires are extremely durable. They're an 8-ply DOT approved tire. And I picked up a set of the Quad Boss Lock wheels. These are a true bead lock wheel. You ain't got to worry about knocking a tire off a bead. You ain't got to worry about getting something between the bead of the tire and the bead of the rim and having slow leaks. You just add a little Quad Boss tire sealant and these things are bulletproof. You just get out and ride and beat them up and don't worry about them. For Nerf bars, I went to Dragonfire Racing. I picked up a set of their Nerf bars. These Nerf bars, I've got an easy 3-bolt mount. They use the 3 Torx bolts here, but they've also got 2 brackets that go underneath. You've got a couple more bolts underneath that help hold these in place and make them a little bit stronger. Now when I brought this thing home, it had the stock Polaris doors, but now I've upgraded them, went to the Dragonfire doors. These doors are full metal doors. They use the factory latch, but they come with a new striker. They're a good firm latching door and they're metal, so you're less likely to get something stopped through that door, and to me they just look better. I also picked up one of Dragonfire's quick release fire extinguisher mounts and fire extinguisher. All you got to do is pull that pin, pull your fire extinguisher off, and it's ready to go. When you get ready to put it back on, slip it back in, slide the pin back in, you're ready to roll. Now on the back, in order to keep a little heat in the cab, plus to keep a little mud from flinging up and hitting us in the back of the head, I picked up one of EMP's, or Extreme Metal Products, rear windows, and it does a good job keeping the heat in there and keeping stuff out. For backup lights, I got a set of the Quad Boss floodlight cubes. I put one on each side. I've got them mounted to the Polaris roof. That way I can see when I'm backing up, if there's a tree or something behind me, I ain't gonna mess this plastic up because I can't see it. Now for my cargo, I went to Quad Boss and picked up one of their new Journey cargo boxes. This cargo box is huge. It takes up the full middle of the bed of the RZR. It follows the lines of the RZR really good. So you ain't gonna get as much mud, you ain't gonna get as much rocks or nothing in between the factory plastic and the cargo box. This cargo box is huge. You've got all kinds of room in this cargo box to haul whatever you need. The lid is huge, so you can get your stuff in and out without having to move a lot of stuff around. You can kind of see what I mean right through here. This cargo box is tight up against the plastic on the bed. All but both sides have got this little gap right here. I don't know exactly, I guess that's for ventilation for air to come through there. But other than that, it's tight all the way around. Now these little mud flaps I just extended the fenders out just a little. I had some material laid out back here. And these are just a simple 2 push pin. That's all it's holding them on there. And that's plenty right there. And I want it pretty simple. That way if I hit this on something, I rip it off. If I break a push pin, that's fine. I don't want to break a fender. Now something I forgot to mention a minute ago is I added the Polaris XXL fender flares. So these fender flares are about 4 inches. They stick out about 4 inches more than the factory flares does. And that makes a big difference when it comes to keeping mud off the machine and keeping mud off of me. Now inside the machine, I picked up a set of Dragonfire Racing 2-inch easy adjust harnesses. And these have the automotive style latch. That way they're real easy to get in and out of. I got the Dragonfire harness pass-through bezels. I installed them in both my seats. That way these harnesses are sitting in the right position. You're not fighting with them. They're not falling off your shoulder when you're riding. I also got the Dragonfire anchors for the harnesses. That way I've got everything good and secure and I'm not got to worry about it. Now on my left side of my steering wheel, I've got 2 toggles. This one here is for my seismic pursuit mirrors. Position 1 is your white light. Position 2 is off. Position 3 is your green light. So it don't require 2 switches. One switch does both lights. And my Quad Boss is the same way. It's got a 3-position rocker switch. You got your daytime running lights, and you got your night lights, and you got your off position. Now when I mounted these InEar harnesses, I went to InEar Demon. I picked up one of their bezel kits. And I picked up their InEar harness, their mounting brackets. As you can see, it makes it a cleaner install and it keeps the heat out of the cab. It seals those holes off around them harnesses. That way you ain't getting as much heat up through there. Now all my switches I've got run across through here. I've got one empty hole left. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but my main winch power is powered off of that switch. This button does not work unless you turn that switch on. Now, I went ahead and added this rocker switch here for the winch in and out. The Quad Boss comes with I got a wireless remote for it. That way I can get outside the machine and I can do what I need to do with my winch. I can also work it in here with these controls. Now, this switch is for my rear lights. These are the factory switches and this is for the horn. Now, for my head unit, for my radio, I picked up the Infinity from Extreme Metal Products with their mounting bracket. It's just a simple push a button, turn it on, it automatically start playing. For my speakers right now, all I've got is 2. I got 2 6.5-inch speakers, 6.5-inch kicker speakers, and they're in these fiberglass pods down here at the floorboard. Now these pods, I don't remember the brand of them, but they was cheap pods. They come off of Amazon. They work good, and the speakers, they sound great. Now up here, I got a marine radio I got from Brad Blair of Side by Side Radios. Now these little radios They're small and compact. They work great. I got the magnetic mic holder. That way I ain't got to keep up with it. All I've got to do is get that mic close. I ain't got to look up. It just grabs it. For my rear view mirror, I went to Seismic, picked up one of their Halo cast mirrors. Now this mirror, I don't know if you can see it. It's got your accent lighting, which you've got the choice of red, green, or blue. And then it's got your dome lighting. But anyway, that's looking at my 2020 Turbo.